So today it's all about the league in a Inter and AC Milan double header. I'm recording this Monday morning and it's already about 100 degrees. So let's get going quickly before it heats up anymore.
In the heart of northern Italy lies a town steeped in footballing history. Welcome to Vercelli, home to one of the most storied clubs in Italian football, Pro Vercelli. Languishing in the lower leagues as its once glittering legacy faded into obscurity. But now, a new chapter is about to be written. A chapter of redemption, revival, and triumph. Get ready to witness the rebirth of a footballing legend. This is Football Manager 24, the Pro Vercelli Chronicles.
Hello and welcome back to the Pro Vercelli Chronicles. Since you were last with me and that defeat to Bayern Munich, things are going a lot better. We beat Rome 2-0 with Rose and Garnacho on the score sheet. We then beat Monaco 5-0 with Bondhouse, Randolovich brace, Hockmeister and Costa getting our goals. Before a 5-0 victory against AC Regina with Dano, Bondhouse getting a brace, Costa and Pingle on the score sheet there. Sampdoria were our next opponents and we won 3-0 with Garnacho, Pingle and Costa getting our goals. We then faced Juventus and brushed by them as easily as we'd been going, with Pingle getting a brace, Milenkovic and Mainu getting our goals, before a superb 6-2 victory over Zeneski Mostar, with Mainu, Costa, Clerc, Hein and Pingle then getting a brace on the score sheet, meaning today we've got Inter Milan before and a trip to AC Milan. So the team to play Inter is Nunes in goal with Hockmeister, Rene, Kirbiasi and Diaz at the back. We've got Mainu and Milinkovic in midfield with Costa, Randolovich and Clerc behind. We're going to bring in Bondhouse up top. Pingle has been playing up top because Bondhouse had an injury. He is now finally back, along with some of the others. Dano's back as well. Agula is also back. You can come off for Tonali. So we're bringing in Dano and Tonali. I think, Dano's back from injury. Do we stick with Randolovich? I think we do for the first game. We're going to stick with what we've got for the first game and potentially bring Dano on for the AC Milan one. Inter, surprisingly, down the league at the moment, which is a bit of a shock. Why, I don't know why they're so far behind, but as we click next, you will see Inter down in 11th place. They've only really one game extra. They can't get into European spots if they win that extra game even. But here is Mainu. Can he find a ball across? They've given him space, but he's blasted it wide, unfortunately. But that's a good start for us. And here's Nunes as we build from the back. Hockmeister, Costa, Rene, Kirbiasi, Mainu. Plays it over the top to Milenkovic. Milenkovic now is through. What can he do with it? Plays it, gets the ball cleared. Milenkovic has re-picked it up, crosses it in towards Bondhouse, who's unable to get there. Now Hockmeister, can he find a ball into the middle? No is the answer to that. But Mainu is going to recycle it. Rene, Milenkovic just wide. So the Olympics closed. Now it's the start of the Premier League season this weekend. So I guess some point this week we'll have a day off and do my predictions video. And then obviously on Saturday we will do this save, and then on Sunday it'll be the final episode of Back to Glory, the revival. I'm pretty sure. Because if you're not watching that save, I strongly advise it. Impressive things are happening this year, to the point where I may do something I have never done in Football Manager. I've had unbeaten leagues before, but never a completely unbeaten season, and that's what we're going for. Not losing in any competition. And that will be astonishing if we can pull that one off. But we'll have to wait and see. Costa to Maino. Maino, you beautiful man. I was just about to have a bit of coffee, but Maino smashes it home. Sorry if my lights not quite as big as normal. In fact, I can turn that one up. Might make a difference. Because one of my lights has gone, so it's, yeah, you may notice over the next couple of videos that there's like little bits of my green screen not quite working, like up there. Which I think might just be the fact that if I do that, should solve it. There we go. Now you're not getting a big, oh, you are still. Tiny little dot in the middle of the screen. That's your computer or phone or TV, however you're watching it. It's nothing to do with me. Prove it. So here's Clerk. Plays it up. Bondhouse unable to get there. So I'm having what we may do is at the end of the month, we might actually just have a weekend off to give me a chance, because I'm going to London at the end of the month over that weekend for the wrestling. We're not actually going to the AEW show, we're going to all the other shows. And then we're getting together to watch the AEW show at someone's house. So it should be good fun. Should be very, very fun. I might post some stuff on the community bit of what I'm getting up to, who I meet, if I meet anyone, what's going on. Right, we got 70 minutes on the clock, 80 minutes on the clock even. I suppose we should make some changes. Garnacho can come on, Min can come on, Ben can come on, Dano can come on, and Pingle can come on. Just to change, give them 10 minutes, keeps them match fit. See, that's something I don't agree with in Football Manager. Times have moved on now. They have to play. We're going to play. We didn't quite play 15 minutes. So they won't get like any benefit from it. That's rubbish. Players come on with 5-10 minutes to go and get benefit from it, don't they? Howe continues to back officials. Where is Eddie Howe? Eddie Howe's the Inter manager. Wow, Eddie Howe's taken over this summer as Inter manager, and surely that means we've won 8 in a row. But Eddie Howe's got to be looking at maybe losing his job. I presume he took over at the start of the season. But wow, they've dropped right off. Although having said that, they only finished 6th last season, so the writing maybe was on the wall. But anyway, we now move on to face second place, AC. I'll see you when we're ready for that one. So here we go, the game against AC. And the team to play it is Nunes in goal, Hockmeister, Hein, Kirbiasi and Aguero at the back. Diaz out for 3 weeks with a twisted ankle. Why he can't play with a twisted ankle, I don't know. We've got Rose and Mainu in midfield with Costa, Dano and Clerk behind Bondhouse up top. Wanted to give Dano a game. I'm really trying to progress Dano this season, so he will be playing regularly. Obviously Randolovic is our number 1, but I still want to give Dano plenty of game time. He has got potential and we need to play him to get up to that potential. But what is interesting is the likes of Pingle, who has just improved so much this season. Hein, unlucky. He's had a breakthrough season, really. He's been a backup, but he has just been performing like amazingly. But as things stand, it's still 0-0 coming up to half time. Now would be a beautiful time to score. Let's see if Hockmeister can break down this wing and deliver a ball in. He plays it back to Costa, who then goes all the way back to Kirbiasi and Rose, Mainu, Aguilera, Kirbiasi, Aguilera, Mainu's through. Mainu, Sambo manages to push it wide. Here's Rose now on the ball, delivering in the corner, but Sambu jumps up and gathers. We're playing reasonably well. I think we can. You weren't that bad. Keep going. Boys can make a difference. We may have to bring some players off, change things up again fairly quickly. Costa's having a poor game. Well, all 3 behind are having poor games. So Garnacho's coming on the left, Pingle's coming on the right, and Randolovic is coming on behind the striker. Mainu may be the next one to come off. We'll see how his performance goes over the next 10 minutes. But Hein, unlucky. And that's the beauty of Hein stepping forward and these two dropping over. Nunes to Kirbyassi. Hein. Hein to Hockmeister. Hockmeister down the wing. What can he do with it? Plays it into Randulovic. Randulovic shoots but blasts it wide. And Mainu is going to come off for Milenkovic. It's Randulovic now, though, with Garnacho on the pitch, who loses the ball. But we regain it. Here's Mainu. He hasn't gone off the pitch yet. Plays it into Garnacho. And Garnacho has put the ball in the back of the net. And the substitutes come on and make a difference straight away. Mainu setting Garnacho going. Superb play. Mainu is going to come off now, though. And I think for our final change, he'll be Hein off. Who's going to come on for him? Rene comes on for Hein. So Rene will now be pushing forward a little bit. But it is 1-0 and it's going to end 1-0. We are in front of AC at the top of the league by 2 points. With 2 games in hand, and that is astonishing. So when shall we come back next time? I think we come back for PSG and Napoli in the next episode. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager. Until next time, I have spoken.